under the bright lights here for this one. Really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good counter punch. He wasn't ready for that counter. That right hook's blocked. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. She never saw that body punch coming, and those are the ones that will do you in. Let's...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Oh no, Katie Taylor hurt. Katie Taylor took a big shot and has to go down. Blink and you miss. I think we can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Well, if this trainer has a... And there's the bell to start round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Your stamina is off the charts. Need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Wow, what a shot! And it's over! A home run swing, and that will do it here. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that.
So it's onward and upward.
What they thought this was, but I come through smoking. Smooth criminal like pounds, just told them with a squad get scolded. Walk with the Lord, not an almond. Still might have to grill a brother like Foreman. When my dogs start rioting, leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn. Yo, I can't stand these rap boys, feel to eliminate all. I'm trying to raise this stack boy so tall that it might fall. Top striker, man, I lick off the goal, so anything I set I achieve and more. Soon bring the man them on some kind of tour. Enough liquor bottles in my rider report. I don't know why they would step to the team. I know send man airborne like fly beat. Come like this as some sci-fi scene when I lace this magic on these type of beats. I don't want to hear no talk from a dweeb. You don't respect me if you don't pay my fees. If you don't respect me, then please better back out the way.
It is Riyadh season in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we're about to see another big-time fight here at Kingdom Arena. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. Tyson Fury, this multi-time heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Manchester, England. He'll beat you down and then sing to you afterwards. He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork. Watch the hand speed. Nope.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist and legend of boxing, the only 3-time lineal heavyweight champion of the world. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. The one and only, the greatest, Muhammad Ali.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't even
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. He parries that left jab away. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Those counter punches have to hurt. They miss with the jab. Nice counter shot. Counter shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. How about that time counter shot? They exchange punches. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And that jab just missed with the left hand. His jab just got blocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that? What do we expect to see here in round 2? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Tom, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. And he scores with the counter. Nice counter. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice punch. Punch caught him clean. Just misses with that uppercut. A perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punching. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Couldn't land that jab. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter shot. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And shoot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. Good counter punch. Every time they drop their, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about fury in that last one. On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Jab slightly off target. Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A perfect counter lands. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Punch. A straight right just misses. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. Just missed with that hook. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about fury in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here. On to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Incredible work rate. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about fury in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. They exchange punches. A perfect counter shot. The jab not finding its target. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That counter punch caught him clean. Doesn't score. That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Ali in that last. There's the bell to start round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Punch caught him clean. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. Has to be careful for that receipt. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Swing and a miss with that hook. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent riled up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that lap. There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
I've seen some impressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown their shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch.
Oh, no! Ali is down! You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing